Okay guys, how's it going? So, yesterday on my Game of Thrones review video, I told you guys to post Q&A questions for the episode, or just for the season in general, and that I would answer them today, so here are my answers. Okay, first question. Do you think the Children of the Forest will play a huge part in the show? Will they be revealed as the bad guys? Heck no. They left that plot beyond the wall. They are dead. The time of the Children of the Forest is over. It's done. And I do think that probably will eventually happen in the books. They're like the elves from Lord of the Rings. Their time's dying. But yeah, that's done. I don't think we're going to get anything else from the Children of the Forest, apart from maybe some Bran stuff, like inside of the Weirwood Tree warging type deal. But no, the Children of the Forest are not coming back in the show. At least I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Next question. With the lack of elephants this season, does the CGI budget open up enough for ice spiders, or will it all be blown on more dragons and one death scene with Ghost? I really hope they give us ice spiders. I think that would be really cool. I mean, they got to be spending the CGI budget on something. If all we're gonna get is 3 dragons and then just like a CGI army, I mean, that's not cool. Come on, like, give us some of that deep lore. I would love to see some Ghost action. I'm pretty sure they left Nymeria back in last season. We're not probably going to get the wolf back. That's okay, but I would like some ice spiders. I think it would be a really good nod to the books and Old Nan's tale from season 1. And this question also relates to the next question, which is, where the bloody hell is Ghost? Yeah, exactly. Where is Ghost? And I think it has to do with the CGI budget. Over the seasons, they have completely just killed off the direwolves. They're saying, screw the direwolves. I remember back in the Battle of the Bastards in season 6, the reason that Ghost wasn't there was because of 1-1. They were like, we're either going to have the giant or we're going to have Ghost. And so they chose the giant and so no Ghost. So they have to make these compromises, and we'll probably get one Ghost scene, and it might be him dying. It seriously might be Ghost dying. So I agree with that other comment, that other Q&A. Yeah, like the one scene we get with Ghost might be like him dying to save Jon or something. I honestly think they might do that, because in the book, this is my opinion, I think that that's what is going on with Ghost in particular, is that I think in the books that they will probably have to kill Ghost to resurrect Jon. So since they chose not to do it that way in the show, they don't know what to do with Ghost, so he's just kind of not around. Alright, next question. Is Cersei gonna pull another Robert and say that her child is Euron's and not Jaime's? Well, if she's pregnant, that's most certainly what she's gonna do. But I'm still not 100% sure that she is still pregnant. I think that she still could have, maybe lost the baby on the low, because she was given, a lot of weird looks, weird faces that didn't, really match up with what was going on. Looking like she was deeply sad about something. And I even noticed that in the trailer. When they showed that shot of her in the trailer, she looks like she's deeply distressed about something. And I know she's pissed at Jaime. I mean, she's sending Bronn to freaking kill him. So she's upset about that, and maybe it just is the combination of being upset about Jaime, the fact that he has abandoned her and their child to go help out who she considers to be their enemies. I don't know if I buy that she's crying because she had to sleep with Euron, because that's the type of thing that Cersei does. She doesn't have any problem with using what she has to get what she wants. Think all the way back to her conversation with Sansa, the episode Blackwater, when she says, the greatest weapon is the one between your legs. That's what Cersei says to Sansa. And I don't think it degrades Cersei to use what she has to subdue Euron, because at the end of the day, it doesn't diminish her. She is the one with the power here. He's the idiot. He is the one being manipulated here. So yeah. Next question. Q&A. Is it possible that they will actually have the guts to have no Iron Throne in the end? Sam actually asked if Jon, I'm not calling him Rhaenys' second brother Aegon, if Dany would give up her crown like he did. So are D&D attempting to redeem themselves by seeding this theme in? Also, I really respect that they finally realized that Dany ain't a hero by having her Mirror Viserys entitled I Am the King demeanor, admittedly with less idiocy. Okay, so I would love it if they did destroy the Iron Throne, which I think there is a lot of things thematically that would fit perfectly. And I also think that it would send a message, right? It would, and I'm going to get kind of woo-woo here, it would send out a signal to the collective unconscious of humankind, because this show's got so big, everyone is watching this show. And everyone is so focused on who's going to sit the Iron Throne. Who's going to sit the Iron Throne? It would just be such a great moment if the Iron Throne did get destroyed and there was no more Iron Throne and nobody sits it, because it would teach a lesson that it's not about who sits on the sword chair. What matters is that humankind cooperates among themselves and faces their problems together regardless of their disagreements. Alright, next question. Why are you such a pompous asshat? R.R. Martin has no such bias. Has you? Why do you? No book or novel has ever translates exactly to film. Unless you think that you are better at what profession filmmaker do. Asshat. Because fuck your mama, bitch. Next question. Did anyone else see how creepy Drogon looked while he watched Dany and Jon make out? The whole thing was so cringy, and then Dany's dog got all excited about watching her kiss her nephew, and it was established in the show that dragons are super smart, so was Drogon laughing at them or something? Yeah, that was so weird. Like, all of my friends died laughing in that moment. I can't tell if he's angry or horny. It's so weird. Yeah, that was super strange. I'll give you that. I have no idea what's going on there. Though, in the book, when Daenerys has an orgasm, Drogon screams. So that is a thing. Alright, so I'll answer one more of these. Q&A. Have you given up on Euron being interesting / well written? It seems to me like, especially in Season 8, Episode 1, he was just a frat boy. He reminded me a lot of Salladhor Saan, only caring about effing the queen. Well, if you haven't seen my video on why Euron sucks, I recommend it. I compare him to his book counterpart. And, you know, I'm just so over it that I didn't even bother to talk about Euron in my review. I don't care. I hate him. I want him to die. If he kills Cersei, I think that is the wrong decision on the part of the showrunners, even if that's the way it goes down in the book and book Euron kills Cersei, because this version of Euron doesn't have the right to kill Cersei. It wouldn't be a satisfying death to have him take out Cersei. A queen like Cersei, she deserves a death. For someone that blew up the Great Sept of Baelor and destroyed almost all of her enemies in one move, to get taken out by this dumb, stupid, trash-talking idiot that is every freaking line is just cringe. It sounds like it's written by an edgy 13-year-old boy. Like, at this point, I just want him to be gone away. I mean, if he sailed away in the next episode, and then we just heard that he died off screen in some pirate battle off the coast of Essos somewhere, I would not give a flying F, because I don't care. Like, the implications of that character sets up in the books, like the sense of danger and scope that you get from him in the books, is night and day compared to what they are portraying in the show. And it's funny that they did mention the mutes in this episode, but it was like, did it even matter? Like, it's like they were mute, but they were also deaf, because none of them heard Theon and his men sneaking onto the boat. Like, don't even tease me. Like, why did you even mention it? Like, you think for a second, oh, he's bringing up mutes. Maybe he's going to say something interesting, but then it's just like, I'm going to F the queen. Like, screw you, dude. Go away. I hate you so much. Euron is definitely, without a doubt, the worst character on the show right now. I can't stand him. Like, far worse than any other character that I've hated on. I hate Euron way worse. I hate Euron more than I've ever hated any character on this show ever, just because of how much of an abomination he is. Like, just that how much this character is just a huge, just like crap on the book version. It just like bothers me so much. And no, I'm not saying that they're supposed to blow out their budget on like all of this crazy stuff that he does in the books. I'm not saying they have to show us the King's Moot and all of that. But I was saying that the character should at least represent what he is in the book, and he's just absolutely not, and it just really, really upsets me. And even if the books didn't exist, he's just a bad character. He's one note, one trick pony, bad character. Point blank, period. Like, even if you haven't read the books, like, I'm not trying to condescend to you, be patronizing or anything, but do you like Euron? Do people honestly like Euron? Because I'd like to know. Does anybody actually like Euron? Because to me, he is that guy that if he came to a party, everyone would hate him. He would be the annoying a-hole that everyone wants to leave. That's how I feel about Euron. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Like and subscribe for more ideas of Ice and Fire.